Yay. Okay, it worked. Okay, it worked. Let me go to. Oh, you're good. I knew who it was for. I knew who it was for. Okay, let's start with you, Miranda. Whoa. Oops. Sorry, I'm just trying to read the thing. You. Hi. Yep. Free yes or no, Trace. Hmm. So, Miranda, you're still here, right? Can you give me a heart so I know you're still here? Oh, there we go. Yes. Okay, perfect. Sorry, I thought I didn't see your other things. Sorry, love. Perfect. His name is Beautiful. Well, I'll show you the cards, and it brought up like two segments. So, um, like ultimately, I am getting a yes for a plan in retirement, and that there's some sort of like perspective shift going on either within himself, like either he'll have to make a shift or change something to make it happen. So yes, I do get that there's intention to it. It does feel like for you, and this is interesting to me, I got two things. This is kind of just a little extra for you, Miranda. I got like that there's still going to be essentially I thought that there's still going to be some like work for you to navigate through, whether it's like on way towards that or in it. It feels like there's still stuff to work through, sort of as not that it's like in his hands, but like as he works through this perspective shift that kind of needs to be there for this intention to be set in motion and stuff. Does that make sense? Thanks, Sharon. That's really sweet. So, like, yes, there is intention for you to in future in the retirement and like getting there and sort of getting through the potential of this is like it might take some like or some work within yourself. Like it might not be perfect, is kind of what I'm getting. Does that make a bit more sense? On my YouTube, it's like, okay, perfect. Yay. Okay, perfect. Therese, I think you had a question too, right? I'll look for it. Or if you want to type it on whoever beats. Oh, there we go. Look at you, Therese. I love it. Big hearts. Big hearts, Miranda. Good to see you, Miranda. It has been some time. Okay, let's see. All that. Well, I love that you are auditioning for that's amazing. I do. I get, and I honestly, Teresa, I get an immediate yes. Like I felt excited, and it was like a yes in the system. Let's see what comes up in the cards. Um, yeah, it does. It feels like it might be something not that you like didn't expect with your auditioning, so you're kind of expecting it all back, but maybe there's like a bit of a surprise to it. So I do get a yes. Don't be discouraged if there are a few no's because it's like it just gave me a yes somewhere in here, if that makes sense. Hi, Valerie. Thanks for your question. Oh shit, I forgot my water. I have to get my water in a second. Valerie, I'll add you to the list here. Also, if anyone wants to go deeper into a reading, it's $32 to PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App at Reb Seleka. I do just kind of more brief yes or no questions here for free. Yes, definitely do, Therese. Good luck. Sending you tons of love. I'm so excited for you. Valerie, I'm going to get my water. I think it's like right there. I'll be 2 seconds. You're welcome. Okay. I got water when you do this work. Okay. Hi, Anna. I'll add you after Valerie. Good to see you. So Blaze, Blaze, and then we'll get back together. Um, I get a shrink, which doesn't mean no right away, what some of the cards say, but I get a shrink. Here, yeah, it kind of feels like like the shrink feels like I'm shrinking into myself. Like you're sort of, I don't know if this is you, I kind of get to be more Blaze potentially. You can let me know if that resonates or not. But for if I feel more connected to like Blaze reviews with that Blaze is feeling internal. So it's like it's not that you can't get back together. I feel like it was a restful period. You're feeling like exactly what I felt initially. Um, so what I'm hearing, Valerie, is it feels kind of temporary. Um, but and it feels like it might be temporary, but it's kind of asking you to like keep refreshing yourself and keep being in your energy and starting new for yourself. Kind of like irregardless, like it's asking you to keep refreshing your energy. And so that could be that maybe someday you choose to not go back to him as an example. That doesn't mean that's what it has to do because it's asking you to keep moving forward. It feels temporary for Blaze, but like, is it going to be enough? If and when he comes out of it, he chooses that, right? So let me know if that makes sense. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, actions need to meet words for sure, and he does have love. You can feel it. It's just that he needs to have the readiness to show up in that way. Anna, are you still here? And then John, I see you. I do feel like there's a chance for him to come back. I just feel like what I feel, and this is up to you because we have choice. Like I don't, whatever I say, take it for yourself. If anyone says, take it with a grain of salt. It feels like you might be in a place where you just want to move forward, like and not repeat. So I feel like you have a choice here. I do get you might come back into your energy, but it might not be enough for you. And if it is, great. But like it just feels like that. I don't know how to explain that, and I don't know if that's making sense, but that's what I'm getting. So just keep moving forward for yourself, and you will know. Like I do get when he comes back. He does have choice not to, but I do get when he'll come back. Just assess for yourself if it's good enough for you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, sorry. I didn't want to do it. Hey, Erin. Oh my gosh. Erin, it's so good to see you. Okay, so next I have Anna, and then I have Sean. I don't know if I'm missing anyone here. If I'm missing you, just keep typing your question in. And hopefully, if there's like maintenance people coming to my place, I hope they don't come in the middle of this at night. Sorry, I keep getting this. I'm good. I keep getting this notification that my lives are restricted. I don't understand. Um, oh, hey, Karina. Okay, so I've got Anna, Sean, Karina, and then Erin. Do you want me to add you to the list for a free queue? I am doing very good. Sorry, I'm a bit choppy because there's a few things going on, but I'm doing very good. How are you doing, Erin? Okay, so I need to go. Anna, are you here? Drop a heart if you're still here, and your question again if you're still here. If not, we're going to move to Sean. Why is oh, my live got unrestricted. I don't understand what was happening. Oh, Yeah. Okay, so I don't think Anna's here. So Sean, are you still here? Yay! How was it? You're back. Oh, did you have a question? I think you had a question, right, Sean? Oh, Sean has a lot of skills. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Aw, thanks for the little gifts. I love it. It's DJ the right person. Hmm. Um, okay, so very interesting. So what I get um, is there is a yes here. Like, there is a yes behind DJ being the right person for you. I feel like this might be yours, possibly, or maybe it's theirs or both of you because they're always like, energy and who we meet to some capacity. But like, it feels like there's like some conflict to work through to like get to that place. And yeah, it just feels like there's conflict, that inner conflict, whether it's or theirs, sorry, yours or theirs or both, um, to get to that. Yes. Oh wow, Aaron. Wow, wow, that's wild. You were there for that, Aaron? Wow. Wow. You're welcome. You're welcome. Karina, are you still here? I have Karina, then Aaron. Aaron's one question, if not. No way, you were in the middle of it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm glad you're safe, Aaron. Oh, I can't even imagine what that would be like. That would be so. What? My kid is not approved. I don't understand what's going on. What? I do not understand. Okay, hi, Karina. I'm Google something here quickly. Karina, do you want to type your question again? Or direct me up in a second to see why I've manipulates user engagement. Huh? I don't understand what that means. How am I press live? How am I manipulating? Inauthentic. Listen, I think it doesn't like tarot. That's funny. Okay, thanks, Karina. I wonder if TikTok doesn't like tarot readings. That's why I'm getting restricted. Yeah. I'm here being as authentic as freaking possible. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. If we have to move somewhere, another platform. Okay. Wow, 2 months. Did we? Yeah, right. Did we? Karina, we felt this, didn't we? Like it was work or something related, and it might not be enough for listening. Did we feel this? Am I correct on that? Can you feel it? Like you reach out anytime soon? Yeah. Okay. 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 I just wanted to. I was like, did I? Okay, so we did. So then let me go. Strong desire, blockage. Strong desire, blockage. So, um, my first feeling was a strong desire, and then I saw the Two of Swords, which is like blockage, and then I saw the desire energy come forward, like communication, reach out. I feel like what I'm getting in is he's sort of sorting through his inner sortings to reach out. So I kind of get like I don't know if call or like yeah like text. Like maybe he'll like text her or something or to, like, check in on you or something like that. I do get it. It's like right now, I feel like he's, like, actively working through, like, possibly some things, and you would know, I guess, what that means, so if you get a yes on that, to, like, check in or something, so let me know. I see. Maybe that's that feeling, but I do get I don't know how, if the partnership's still valid, but I am getting a yes. I don't know if it would be like social media or something, or like another thing at work or something. It feels phone related, but could bypass that to come into work to have more intention behind it. But I get more like phone or something. Yeah. Okay. I get something around the phone. So keep me posted on that. I do get trying to figure out a way to do so, just to check in. Okay, I've got Erin here. Hopefully that helped and made sense, Karina. You're welcome. Hey, Erin. Mhm, mhm, mm. Can I open your message? Oh, there you go. Mhm. Yeah, right, Karina? Same. It was like before I even got the card. Okay, Erin Josie. Let's see. Hmm. Oh, interesting, Erin. What I feel initially, and I'll bring up some cards too. What I feel initially is this like uh space where it says like where there's like moving on energy. Like I don't know if right now she's like focusing intention on like moving on, but it feels I still feel that this like, bubble of moving on is still blurred with getting back together with you. So it feels like it was like this, and then it's like transparent, blurred together with getting like there's still openness. And And I feel like with her, she sort of is like witnessing or paying attention, and I don't know if it's like getting information or gaining courage or what exactly she's doing. So I do feel like she's like paying attention in for a yes. But like I don't know. Let me know if that makes sense. Like right now, she's like, really, I'm like no, 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 and then she still is open. I don't know. And then I saw Gigi Rizal next week. Gigi, you're next. Gigi. Just gonna make sure Aaron that it made sense for Aaron, and that I also answered his question. You've been focusing on yourself lately. Yeah. I mean, that's great that you're focusing on yourself. I love that. And I wonder for you, and you don't have to answer, but I wonder for you if that's a response of what energetically she's sort of giving or not giving right now. Keep focusing on yourself and come from that beautiful place. You're doing so beautifully. I just saw like a nice flower like opening. You're doing amazing, and that flowering on your own is like the openness that she's like looking for. Something is happening. Okay, Gigi. Perfect. Mhm. Everything. Okay. Mhm. Weird. I saw glass in the mirror. Oh, Toby. Sorry, give me what is going on? Is he? I think he's watching you. That's what I get by that. Richard is watching you. Richard's paying attention. I don't know how. Like, I don't know if that's if you're even on social media outside of his moment, or if he's just like maybe looking at photos. I don't know. I don't know. was um, yeah, watching you be a queen. I kind of get it's really interesting. I kind of get more of like a no, but like a no for Richard reaching out. But there's so much energy being devoted to watching you that like I'm sure at some point down the line, maybe not soon, like maybe your answer is not. Really? No way. Definitely feel like that. He's interested in. I didn't even remember that. That happened. So I feel like maybe not soon. Because I feel like it's I'm so cold to watch you that like at some point I feel like you get you know, maybe not. Let me know how that feels. Hi, Feria. I think I'm saying that right, maybe. Feria. Aw, I'm sending you lots of love for this poll for him to like hopefully reach out. Yeah. AT. So we'll go to Feria. You're welcome, GP. Hey, Feria, let's get to the question right away. Anyone else, if you have questions, feel free to in the chat. And then deeper readings are here to Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, at Rex if you want to deeper. Oh, that's it. Wait, the sound is bad? Oh, I know why. One sec. Is that better? Let me know if that's better, Feria. Thanks. Thanks, Sean. That's very sweet. And then I'll get to your question once I make sure the sound is better. Okay, yeah, I had music on. Sorry. Okay, we're going to Feria. AT secretly your enemy. I hear a no, but I don't know what that means yet. So bear with me. AT. I feel like there's so much here. Whoa, why is there so much here, Feria? I don't feel like it's like, I don't know how to describe this. I'm going to just talk through this for a second. I don't feel like they're secretly your enemy. I do feel like there is a bit of like resentment or like jealousy and like towards you possibly. And there's reason for that because they have their own insecurities and things, but I don't feel like it's like an enemy thing. I feel like it's just like that they're harboring their own emotions and sort of projecting it onto you, if that makes sense. Your coworkers. I don't know. Yeah, either there's like they're like threatened by you or they're jealous of something or they, like there is something here. I'm absolutely getting something. It doesn't feel like an enemy. It just feels like they're festering their own BS onto you. Yeah. Yeah. Take care of your lovely self area and like, you know, be kind, be confident, be you, and hopefully that dissipates. It doesn't feel like I just don't feel like it's hate. I don't feel like it's hate or enemy. It just feels like, everyone needs to check themselves a little bit, is what it feels like. And the way that I see things is also very growth oriented. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know if that makes sense. Well, then they're really leaning into this resentment and stuff. That's awful. I'm sorry that's happening. It's so interesting. And I think this is because I have a growth mindset potentially, Feria, is because I see stuff like that as their own, um, unexpressed like trauma and that they're just like being in a very toxic, unhealthy version of themselves because of this, but it's because they feel like you're like a threat or something, or like they want something from you, or So, like, keep your distance. Exactly, keep your distance and, like, set those boundaries and, keep being your awesome self and, yeah, protect your peace, but yeah. Hi, Misty. Just gonna finish up here and then I'll get to you right away. Things are moving nice and smooth today. I love it. I kind of needed a smooth day. Big hearts, Faria. Thanks, lovely. Okay, Misty. Gosh, I am thirsty today. Okay, Misty. Moving towards. I see. So what they're showing me, Misty, and you're still here, right? Can you drop a heart so I know you're still here? You just put the message, but still, some people message and then go right away. Okay. So I see like earth, solid ground. I see earth, I see solid ground. I do see it as bare or I can't see the seeds. And what I'm gathering from this is that there's no seeds yet, they say. No seeds yet. Doesn't mean you're not planting seeds right now, like individually or together. But what I'm getting is that yes, there's opportunity to move forward into commitment, but something is like either we're missing the seeds or we're missing like fertilizer or water. Like there's something that needs to be either put, like, let's just say fertilizer. Something needs to be put into the soil for it to like move into commitment. So I do see a yes, like ultimately that to me shows like yes, you can move towards commitment. I feel like it's like two participating people that have to continue to show up for each other to like have this happen. And FYI for everyone watching everywhere, like people, we do have choice and we can change things because it's our right and our prerogative to change whatever we feel energetically and choose for ourselves. And yeah, it feels like two participate. I feel like this, we're turning the soil, two people turning the soil to make a really beautiful, solid foundation for commitment. Let me know if that makes sense, Misty. I got a very strong vision for you. Good to see you too, Aaron. I'm so glad you're like safe and what an experience. Maybe sometime we can talk about it. It sounds pretty big. You're welcome, Misty. Okay, perfect. I'm glad you understand. Yay. Okay, good. That's good. It doesn't say my live is restricted anymore. I don't know if it is or not, but that's fine. I'll probably just give it a few more minutes. I'm just kind of coming on here for a short amount of time today. So I probably only am going to be doing a few more questions. Hi, Leo. Could the conflict between us be that Scorpio and Gemini? You know, sure. Sure, Sean. I feel like any of that is like navigatable. Like you can move beyond your sign. That's how I personally feel. Are there characteristics from the signs that are creating that? Yes, sure. But they can absolutely be worked through where you move beyond the sign or the horoscope or what's the word? I guess the sign, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, sure, you might have characteristics from those signs that make it a little bit more difficult, but you can totally move through that if you both choose to, right? Like you both have to participate. I'm gonna put music back on YouTube. If it's really terrible sound quality again, just let me know. But I love to have a bit of music on. Turn that down. Actually. Maybe that'll help. I hope it helps. I like the song. Oh, You're never a bother. Never a bother, lovely. You're good. If anyone's here that hasn't asked a question yet, you can put your question in. I'm just here for a short amount of time today. Hi. Hola. You're funny. I loved it, Sean. I thought it was fantastic. We can do a DM read, definitely. Yeah, it was really nice. It's really lush. It was beautiful. It was very lovely. It was hot when we first got there. Let me know if you sent payment, Mariel. Oh, I keep seeing. I wonder if you're here still. I keep seeing this card for you. It's come out like quite a few times. LOL. LOL. I don't even know if you're here, but I'll get into this. So this in this deck, it's the Princess of Wands, and it's about like stepping forward, exploration. I know, right? Rest and then celebration, but like also celebration. You know, we also know what this card can mean too, Three of Cups. But to me, this is more um, like there's still time in the situation, and also I get that there's like still room for celebration to come forward. There's still stuff to do before celebration comes forward. Did you want to do a D? Ow! Did you want to do a DM read? Is that what you're meaning? Hi, Vanilla. Okay, we can do that. Where's my timer? Why keep doing this to myself? Let me find my timer. Found it. Let's go. All right. So that's first. So I feel like there's like you're on an exploratory journey um towards celebration and having things being figured out. It does feel like it's like lighter energy overall. Let me see what else comes forward and then if you have some cues. Aw, security. Lots of fours, lots of four. Oh, 10 of Pentacles, cute. Three of Wands. So it does feel like there's like, I guess continuing on what we talked about before, there is like quite a high and good energy towards like what you're asking for, what you have, what you desire, all of these things. Okay, and then I'll check on their energy too. Whoa, was it really? Dang. Fours are yours. Fours are yours. Shut up. Look. That's funny. We love that. Justice, cute. Okay. I'm going to try and shift into his. Oh, it's funny. They're like, we're ready for his energy. So let's see. By the way, this is still his energy. Like he still presents himself energetically as this. I think that's important. And not that he's not like, not that he's not stepping into growth or will or won't, like not that he won't step into growth. It's just that he's still presenting in this energy still right now. And I think that's why it's like rest and wait, and sort of what we saw in one of our one-on-ones or a few of our one-on-ones, like he might come forward, but keep asking for more. Yeah, definitely, Mr. King of Swords, for sure. Okay, so we're in his energy, so let's see what more comes forward. So remember how I talked about a while ago that like he used to, I'm going to say he used to place you in like this dream energy where it wasn't necessarily like attainable in the past, where it was like he would launch out of his reality to be in a dream state to sort of avoid conflict or whatever. And it sort of feels like the dream of you is almost becoming more like real, and it's bringing up more stuff. So like it's getting more grounded into his system. Like the dream is becoming more real, but there is still conflict around it. Or not still, like bringing a dream into reality brings forward like, oh shit, I got to do this, and I have to work on this to get to that. And so it feels like it's like in the territory of like that, like dropping it into reality, if that makes sense. Which I feel like you've been seeing, but this is still like sometimes we don't know what people are going through deep down without tapping into their energy. Yeah. Cute. And I heard something for you, and it doesn't, it just means, okay, I'm just going to say it and then I'm going to explain it. It says, and don't be afraid to walk away. And I'm not saying that you're going to have to walk away. I'm not saying he's not going to not show up at some point. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like I guess what it's saying is like keep choosing you. Like yeah, I know, right? His earlier actions for sure. I think what they're saying there is just like keep choosing you, and like keep expressing that you want more, and like be willing to walk away from what's not working, because it allows the good stuff to exist in reality, to come forward, to like, continue showing your manifestation and all of that. Yeah, it's like there is a change energetically. He does need to walk away from things. Like he needs to walk away from old shit. Harder said than done. And it's almost that it's saying now too that like yes, he needs to walk away from old shit, but he also needs to integrate his old shit. And 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 like I guess what I get from that is that like we're not running away anymore, like we're walking away from the old habits, but we're not running away from it. We're walking with it as our information. So it does feel like overall, oh, I see them. Yeah, I see them. It does feel like overall he is like in kind of more actionable energy, but it still is a little bit like, like not there. Yeah, that too, for sure. Walking away with intention, that too. Okay, let's do this one. Okay. Pum 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 pum. Do 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 do. Aw, thanks, Sean. Wow. Huh. This is so interesting. I have never really gotten this before. I need to work through this. I'll share it, and it might seem like, huh, at first, but again, I'll explain. It feels like with them, they're both being presented because ultimately our guides give us choice, right? Like they say, like, you get to choose, like you, yeah, we're going to present you with things and you have the choice. What are you going to choose? And it feels like for them, amongst this energy, and I'll share more again, there is like a presenting opportunity for them to be in their situation as healthier versions for themselves. And I haven't really seen too much of that before, but it's actually showing that. And that makes sense to me because there's this energy of change. There's this energy of like, hi Jess. There's this energy of like, let's do things differently. Not them, like they're not saying together, let's do things differently. It's universally for everyone, for you, for him, for her separately. There's intent, like there's this feeling of like, let's do things differently. And um what I'm getting though is him, like he leans more towards new, like new, that could include you. Like there's more of a lean, like he's more leaning into new versus like choosing to rebuild with them or something. And I'm trying to see her energy too. Yeah, she's like protected in the them option too. She's like guarded and protected. I think that there's a lot of damage that has become in their existence. And I think that where they're at and what they feel, they almost potentially feel like it would be easier to just start fresh and with like elsewhere. Like it feels like that. Um, but yeah, they are being presented with the opportunity of like, you have choice here because they don't want to make choices for us. Um, don't rebuild. Yeah. So yeah, it just, I guess like overall, I do get that there's like pretty actionable energy here and there's higher influence on their like energies, your energy, like all of your energies and like your choices and like him too. Yeah. Hi, Jazz. Yeah. Let's see. Well, for her, what I got already, and we see this a lot, is she wants to get what she's giving. She wants to receive what she's giving. So she is focused on like an easier way to say this is like getting what she wants, which like fair enough. We can all, thanks, Jess. We can all do that, like continue to move in ways that move us towards what we're like feeling and desiring. So she has that strong energy. The action energy to me feels like she's more building up courage on her path. His, I feel like you've kind of been seeing like a direct, like I just keep seeing this or feeling this like lean. And he's like leaning into like your hands and arms a little bit right now. So he's like leaning in that direction, maybe, or leaning his energy there, or like sort of placing his focus there. He is still the King of Swords energy is coming forward again. He is still avoidant of like things that are need to be not need to be, but that could be talked about or expressed, like in their relationship, in yours. Like there's still like room for more expression. And I think that's a lot of this rest and like him still having to go through this stuff. So his actions feel more like he's still avoiding, but he's leaning into more personal work and like your energy too. Yeah, speak up. Do you get? And then there's like one more minute left. Marielle, did I get to everything? Do you get anything coming up for the gang? Let's see. Let's see. The rest energy is coming forward. It didn't show it, but it's coming through with a lot of like stuff. There's like stuff. So what's coming up for the gang is like stuff. And the intention of the stuff, oof, doesn't even feel like the intention. The stuff is coming up to be dealt with. Hi, empathy. Yes, you can. I'm just finishing up a DM read, deep read. So like it feels like there's still like muck coming up for the gang, and it feels like kind of similar to where it's at now, but there's like in this muck energy, there's more room for like a clear path to show itself. Whoa, to show itself soon, if that makes sense. And then I see your last question there too. Does that make sense? Timing for when I might hear from Worm, from work. Oh, work. From Worm. I love it. Look at this energy for you and your career stuff every single time. So let's see. Hold on. Timing. August. Oh, weird. I don't know why. LOL. Come on. And then celebration. That's weird. I shuffled. I heard, and of course, you know me with, you got a 4 too. Your 4s are like on fire today. I heard August 12th. I heard a very specific August 12th, and you know timing. So like we're going to hold that with a grain of salt. Yeah, exactly. The rest card is a 4. Yeah. Oh. Well, yeah. Totes. I know. 4. I know I'm very interested about the 12th. That's a very specific, which we usually don't get that. I don't know if like a decision's going to be made or there's going to be like a strong vote for you or something on the 12th, or if you're like you asked when to find out, but it feels like there's still like it's like a significant shift of information, so like maybe you'll find out then. You vote for you. I vote for you. I do. Your energy in this career stuff has been pretty good. And, even if choices get made elsewhere, because politically it's like, that can do a lot. But like, even if something else, like I still see a massive benefit in your career life, like, and like right away, like soon. So, hi, Mina. I'll get to your question next. Just finishing up and making sure my DM read is coming together. So I'll do Mina, and then I think I'm missing something. Yes, Queen, right? Jess, did you have a question or did I miss it? You're welcome. Good to see you, Maria. Good to see you. Mina, are you still here? Okay, you're going to go after Mina. So this one's a quick one. So feel free to put your question anytime, Jess. Mina, are you still here? They might not be here. Oh, yay. Okay. Awesome, Mina. Let's do your question. Did Fad read my last messages I sent? You're welcome. Yeah, I do get a yes, but I feel confused. So let me just sit with that for a second, Mina. Yeah, I do get a yes, and I feel confusion. I don't know if they're confused, like and I wonder if they're like not responding, if they're not responding to you or something like that. Like I feel like because I'm like in confusion, like I'm confused or something like that. Does that make sense when you hear that, Mina? So I do get a yes. Let me know how that feels. And then I'm going to do maybe just one more question after Jess. So Jess is next, then I'm going to do one more question, then I'm going to tap out, I think. Unless someone comes in and is like, me. But for now. Jess, give me 1 second, and then I see you. Maybe Mina's typing. You're welcome. Oh my gosh, someone is like singing so loud outside, and I love it. Rock on. Rock on. Okay. I'm just going to type something here. One sec. Okay, Jess, I am still waiting, but I'll get to your energy and then we can maybe they might still be typing. Oh. Okay, one sec, Jess. Sorry. A bunch of stuff. You're welcome. Deactivated. Okay. Okay. I think there was a little delay, but I got your messages, Mina. So that makes sense. But I do get a yes. I don't know if they would play off like they didn't, but I do get a yes. Somewhere in there, or they like saw it and it got like taken away, but they did see it. I don't know if they were able to read the whole thing. Maybe that's why there's confusion, but they did see your message. So yeah, you're welcome. Send a heart or something. Heart. Heart. Hi, Cyan. Okay, sorry, Jess. We're here. You know what I heard first, and I will share it, and I'm going to try to go past it, but I heard you're the job opportunity. You're the new career opportunity. I heard that first, and I was like, cheeky, Jess. Awesome, Cyan. I'll get to you after Jess. You're welcome, Mina. You're next, Cyan, after Jess here. Oh, I need to shuffle. But yeah, I heard that first. Okay, let me shuffle. Let me move past that, their cheekiness. Cheeky. Let's see. It feels hopeful. It feels hopeful. It feels in the works. I saw the Six of Pentacles, which is about receiving. Before October. The interesting thing I'm getting, Jess, is it like really leans towards October, like, or like when you're asking. Like I really feel hugged around October. And I see sweaters. Not necessarily that means you have sweaters in your life at that point, but I feel sweaters and I feel like October. I feel warmth around it. It feels very possible for like October. I hope it's before because we know things can change, but that's what I get. I see sweaters and you feel very warm and like comforted and cared for. Hi, Lilac. Thanks for subscribing. Conversations. Yeah. I'm getting like, I don't know, 3 chunks. I don't know if there's 3 sets of interviews or 3 jobs or what this is, but I get it in chunks. I just saw pizza. I don't know what pizza is. I have no idea why I saw pizza. I don't know if anyone's eating pizza or just that's for you. And it's a pizza wedge to be specific. Pepperoni. Anyways, yes, and maybe in pieces. Maybe the pizza is like a slice, like bits of information. So yeah. Okay, so we're going to do Cyan, then Lilac. Cyan, are you still here? Lots of love, Jess. I'm so happy to see you. You're welcome. Cyan, drop a heart or something if you're still here. Thanks, lovely. I feel like my YouTube is like delayed or something. It might be my YouTube. Okay, perfect, Cyan. Okay, we're going to do Cyan, then Lilac. Thanks for the love. What's next for you professionally? Interesting. Really good. Okay, so Cyan, the first feeling, I'm going to start with the feeling I got. it was a very interesting feeling. It was in my stomach, which is about like shine energy, career energy could definitely be in that energy. It's so interesting to me, and let me know if this resonates. I got this like exciting, shining feeling, but I felt stalled or like stopped in a certain box. And I do for you professionally get hi essay. I do get like a really good incoming like shift for you professionally, like you're going to land a really good job or something, or elevate your current position, or there's like, to me there's a movement towards like up level in your professional world. And it just, I feel like what they're asking of you is either to like because I'd have to go in deeper, but like open up your ideas or your confidence, or like there's something like let yourself be big or something like that. I don't know if that makes any sense, but keep expanding professionally. I feel like you're going to up level somehow, whether it's a new job or raise or something like that. It feels expansive, but like allow the expansion to happen within you. I don't know if that makes sense. Let me know how that feels. Lilac, you're next, and then SA, you're after. Yeah, I'm glad it resonates. Yes. And that's like what the moon is like now, right now, I think, Cyan. I think it's like that. It's close to a full moon. Thank you for that. Lots of love. Yay, Lilac. Okay, awesome. And then SA after Lilac. So I've got Lilac, then SA. TikTok, you're looking cute. I don't know if I'm still restricted or not, but hey, I don't know what the heck that is. Okay, Lilac, how husband SA feels for wife Isa. Is this yours? Husband FJ, yours? Question mark. Wait, is that you? Oh, okay, okay. So how feels for you? Okay, cool. Thank you. I was feeling that, but I needed to make sure. That's so interesting. Okay, let me see. I feel like the feelings are, oh, whoops, there we go. Can I pin this? I need to see if I can pin this for my brain. There we go. Okay. I feel like there's really like it's light. I get how do I describe this feeling? It's like I'm seeing Greece. I don't know why I'm seeing Greece, like the country Greece, or I'm seeing like kind of like ABBA vibes or something. I'm not sure why, but the sensation that I get from this sort of vision is it's like there is a level of like adoration, and it's like it feels like there's a I like for me, I'm also like going like I'm not sure what's going on in the connection or like the marriage exactly, and that's you don't have to share if you don't want to, but there is like a level of adoration that does exist. I feel like I don't know if this is you. Yeah, okay, okay. That's interesting that they gave me ABBA, by the way, if you're saying that, because ABBA like has that in that. I don't know if you've seen it, but what I was gonna say before I saw your last comment, and I'll say what I was feeling before, is like, um, I was like, I don't know if this is your energy, but like I feel like I want more. Like I feel like for you from your hubby, I feel like you want more. That's the thing that I was feeling. And then I saw your message after. So that to me makes sense. Not that I need to make sense of it, but it makes sense that you would maybe want more. And that like that's great that they have a baseline adoration for you, but you want more. So if you want to do a DM read and go further into like his energy or the other person's or whatever, you let me know. We can do that. Um, So like I kind of get a bit of a confirmation for what you're saying, but there is still like care and adoration for you, and I feel like you want more. So, which is fair. So yeah, if you ever want to do a deeper read, just like let me know. Also, I'll put in the YouTube essay. You're next if you're still here. Let me know if you're still here, essay. My socials are like any of my social medias, TikTok or Instagram, are that. If you ever want to like message me to do a DM read, or you can visit this. I think, oh gosh, is there an option to book a, yeah, there is a, yeah. Or you can visit that to book a one-on-one or something with me. Okay, SA, you're here. Awesome. All right, SA, let me go back up to your, let me just pin your question. And then after SA, both on TikTok and on YouTube, I'm thinking of closing the list. So current, why does it do that on, there we go. Current feelings, thoughts of MF. Let's see, SA. MF towards SA. Interesting. I'm drooling. That's one of my signs. Interesting. So the first thing that happened for me, SA, was I was drooling, which, like, funny enough for me, that's one of my like confirmations from like spirit that I'm like connected, or that there's information here, or it's like a confirmation. But also like based on also what you see here in the cards, I feel like MF has good thoughts and feelings towards you. I don't know if this is romantic or not. Like, it could be based on what I'm feeling. It doesn't have to be, but it could be. But I feel like there are really good feelings and thoughts towards you. I hope that's expressed. Romantic. Okay. Drooling, if you know what I mean. But I hope it's expressed, because what I do get is MF has good feelings towards you. So I hope they express that for you, because that's also important for you too. So let me know how that feels. You know what? Maybe like a level of attraction, desire, you know, if you know what I mean, drooling. Let me know if that made sense or not. I'm thinking I'm closing my list, or it is closed. Oh, the drool desire, or like the feelings? You aren't in contact anymore. Let me know if you want to do a DM read, but essentially what I get, yeah, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I wonder if that's why. Okay, let me just say what I was gonna say. So, they do have good feelings towards you. They do drool, so they are like attracted to you. And when I was saying, I hope they express that to you, because it's important. It sounds like that comment came forward for a reason, because they're pulling that back. And you know, in that moment, you get to decide if this is enough or not. And also, like, they need to express that and like act in it for it to come forward and like be real for you and for them. They're kind of scared of it. They're scared of those feelings. And I think they're sort of retracting and shutting down, because they have such good feelings for you, and they're like, they have some stuff to work through. Does that make sense? And then if you ever want to go into a deeper read, just let me know. I put the like social media links and the website for booking deeper readings. You're welcome. Okay, everyone, I'm going to close this session today. It's been so lovely hanging out with everyone on YouTube and TikTok. It's been perfectly perfect today. Nice and easy. I hope that you all have a lovely day or evening wherever you are. And I don't know when I'll be on again, but you can always message me or book with me. Okay. Bye, TikTok. See you, YouTube.